Hey guys, happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, March 1st. Coming at you from the art studio. Dori Patrick here. Hi, how have you been? Gosh, where to begin? We have had just a whirlwind of a week since I talked to you last. Well, for one thing, the weather is amazing. It is almost gonna hit 60 here in Cedar Rapids. It's in the 50s now. I just got back from running some errands and it's so lovely. Like, I didn't wear a jacket. It was super fun. So we love the warmer temps and we don't love the mud, because Callie Mae likes to get her little paws in the mud out back. But that's the breaks. Every spring, when spring comes, we deal with the mud. So we've got towels at the back door to wipe her down, and she hates it, and we go through it. But anyway, so super muddy, but nice and warm. So we'll take that. So today also is the opening day of my show, All My Love Unto You, which is a collection of, we're calling it painted stitchery. So it's a lot of pieces of fabric that I have altered in various ways and made pieces with. Some small, some really big. And as many of you know, if you've been following me the past few weeks, so big that it broke my old sewing machine, and I got a new one and finished up. And actually, I really love this new machine. We're going to be great friends, as long as I don't push it. I think if I keep doing more of this real heavy canvas stuff, I might invest in a heavy duty machine that is good for those thick layers, because there were a couple times I know I was really pushing it with the new machine. But anyway, what can you do? I mean, gotta get it done, right? So I'm happy. I drove up to Storm Lake on Saturday and delivered the goodies, and I saw Cindy and her mom at Witter Gallery. Hi Cindy, if you're watching. And it's always so fun to see them. They are just such awesome people, and hopefully they're happy with what I got done. So I'm going to be going back up there in less than a couple of weeks for a meet and greet. So that will be Saturday, March 12th. There's an event started for it on Facebook, so you can look it up there, and also on my art page. So it's just going to be a quick little hour. Hubby and I are going to drive up early and have the meet and greet and say hi. I'm going to bring my sewing machine. I'm going to show some of the techniques that I use to work on the prayer flags while I'm there. And we'll just chat and we'll have fun. And I can answer questions, and we'll take photos and all that stuff. So Saturday, March 12th, meet and greet. Going to be fun. I'll be so glad to meet many of you in person. So in the meantime, between now and then, Cindy told me that she would gladly take any other pieces that I got done between now and then. So I'm not tackling anything big. I just don't have the bandwidth for that right now. But I am going to stitch out a few more things. You guys gave me such a wonderful response to my angels, my guardian angels. Thank you so much. I'm hoping to make a few more of those. I will first bring those up to Storm Lake, and they will be part of the show. Anything that doesn't sell at the gallery, I will definitely bring back home and let you guys know, my online friends, if there are some available for shipping out of the Etsy shop. They were, I probably could just keep making those and making those. So I cannot guarantee how many I'll be able to make. So apologies in advance if I can't accommodate everyone, but I'll do my best. And they're super fun, so I love making them. I have a few more faces already painted that I'm gonna turn into. This is actually kind of a big one. She's gonna be a big dolly. So it looks like I have, whoops, I'm dropping them. It looks like redheads. Oh, this one's got some pink hair. So I need to get these little funky gals turned into dolls. So that's on my to-do list. And also, so I have this other idea I'm going to keep it secret for now because I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to make it work. I have some thoughts, but we'll see. We'll see. It involves a face, I'll tell you that much. I always have big ideas, and then the execution, we'll see if I can do that. The other thing I'm going to work on, last time I was in Home Depot, I bought a bunch of dowels for hanging the prayer flags, and in that aisle, they have this bin, and it just is a sign that says Hobbywood. But these are 2.5 by 24 inches, and they're about 3/4 of an inch thick. My thought is some vertical pieces attached to the wood with a hanger on the back, and maybe doing groups of 3, or I haven't quite figured out the whole plan yet. I'm just going to start stitching strips, and I'm going to figure it out from there. I was thinking it would be also kind of cool to nail or tack some of the fabric into the wood to just kind of see what kind of manipulation and effects I can get with that. We'll see. And in addition to that, I'm also going to be introducing some new prints and cards on March 12th. Some of the prayer flags are going to end up, a few styles are going to end up as cards and prints. Still working on that. Don't know which ones. It won't be all of them. Everybody always wants me to make prints out of everything, and I just can't. I can't. I have to pick a few and go with that. So, yeah, man, there's a lot to do. So, I feel like I'm forgetting something, though. What was I going to say? Anyway, it's just been fun. It's been just a fun project. I am always thinking ahead to the next thing. This has been a really great thing to just keep me in the present moment and get the work done. I am not gonna lie, I am dying, I tell you, to tear this studio apart and get it reorganized. And I thought I was gonna do that right after I delivered this show, but there's more work to be done for the show, so I'm going to do that. And after the 12th is when I'm gonna tear this place up. So I'll keep you updated on that. I've been doing a lot of research, watching videos of artists' tours, studio organization tips. And so I think I have in mind what I want for the core base fixtures in my studio to work on. And then I'm going to go from there. I already have a lot of shelving and storage items. It's just a matter of getting it in a better flow to work in, if that makes sense. Yeah. So I'm dying to do that. I'm really trying hard to stay focused and just get the other things done for the show, and then I'll tear it apart the studio. We are also talking to a couple of contractors about a couple little things, nothing big, in the house that have to be done. So I feel like it's going to be kind of a busy little season of having the house torn up, which will be kind of stressful, but anyway. So a couple things, fun things I wanted to show you. are, oh, and one more thing, a frequently asked question about this show, and every time I'm getting ready for a show, the most frequently asked question is, do you feel ready? Are you ready for this show? Do you feel ready? No, I never, ever feel ready for a show. There are always 100 more ideas that I wanted to bring to life that I didn't get around to. Always, I always have ideas that I want to bring to life. And the great thing about a deadline is the deadline comes whether you're ready or not. And so eventually you just have to cut loose some of the ideas and hope that you can tackle them later. But yeah, no, I never feel ready. And I know there will be time to work on those other ideas. I just have to be patient. There just aren't enough hours in the day for people like us. You know what I mean? Like, I wish that I could survive on no sleep, because I would just be making all the time. Anyway, but Mama needs her sleep. So, a couple fun things. One thing this has been sitting on my work table for a long time. It's a painting, a floral painting I did a long time ago. It didn't sell. It was kind of meh, not that great. I had some extra paint left over on my palette from when I was working on my show, and I just couldn't let it go to waste. And so I just kind of smeared it onto this painting and kind of cut into the vase and gave it a new shape, and really just like, I think I just took the palette and just went bleh, smushed it on there. And I just love that base. So there's a few more things I'm gonna add to it to give it its finishing touches, but I just love how raw, and I hope the lighting is okay. Like, I love that. Like, I don't want to cover that up. So another lesson in not being precious, and not, I sometimes can get into this mode where I'm just overthinking, or I just have my face in the painting for so long that it just gets tighter and tighter. This is a great way to loosen up. Just take that palette and smush it on and kind of see where it leads you. Good lesson for Dori, because I can get carried away. So this is good for me to, and I would also love to make the case for dirty paint water. This is, a lot of that nuance is just because I didn't wash the brush, and I just let that white paint kind of soak up whatever happened to be on the brush or on the canvas already. So good way to get something that reads as a white but doesn't have to be a pure white. Does that make sense? I'm really rambling today. Next thing that's kind of fun is I'm going to finally list the little stitchy heart things that I made a while back. I got a whole bunch of little baby ones done. These are, I think, around 4x4. And they are, you can see that, but they all have some machine and some hand stitching. They're hand stitched around the edges. They're all finished with felt on the back and signed by me. So there's a bunch of baby ones, and I know I showed these to you already, but some of the larger ones have more marks and more stitches. Those are all going to get listed. I'm going to try to get on the computer today and get them all ready, and I'll announce tomorrow on the socials when they're available. So hopefully you can snatch up a little heart. That'd be super fun. Only a few weeks after Valentine's Day, right? And there was another thing. Oh yes, I wanted to share the work of an artist who I love. I recently bought a couple pieces, and what drew me to this particular piece was we had just said goodbye to our boy Bosco. And this piece, so this is by Lynn Greenberg Stern. Whimsy at Work is the name of the shop and of her website, whimsyatwork.com. And I'll share a link in the description so you can find her easily. But she has such wonderful, playful pieces. And this really spoke to me because we had said goodbye to our Bosco. And here is a little angel carrying away a doggy, and that just really got me. I just love it. And I love, so this, it seems like this is kind of a rag paper or some kind of a real heavy duty handmade paper. It's got a lot of texture. And then she has like attached with some stitching, with some, looks like maybe it's glued or attached in different ways with her little doodles. Isn't that wonderful? And even the detail in the, I hope I'm holding this up right. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Her little doodles are so special. Oh, and look at this little bead. She even put a little bird on the bead. So that's hanging on my wall in my studio right now. And then I also got this little pendant. And it's just a little angel girl holding a bird, and it's so sweet. Isn't that cute? I love how just sweet and just the attention to detail on all of her pieces just blow me away. I just love the wonkiness and the colors, and it just makes me so happy. So look her up. I'm gonna put a link in the description so you can find her. So I think that's all I have to share this week. This is kind of a weird time right now where I'm really in between stuff. And when I'm in between stuff, it's a little strange. Like I feel like I need my next goal, next project. So what that will be is making a few more pieces for the show, and then working on this studio. And hopefully I can get some good footage for you of the studio setup. It's so inspiring for me to see other people's spaces. I just love it. So I'm getting lots of good ideas. And also really thinking about the way I work. I think it's easy to admire other people's spaces and think that you want that, but I also really have to think strategically about using my space for the way that I work. So I'm working on that too. So I have some things to think about. And then I guess we'll figure it out. So I think that's it for this week. And I've really been thinking about all of you. I know that we are in a really weird time, and a lot of people are hurting right now. And my friend Kim reminded me online just a little bit ago that the makers just have to keep on making, keep on working, keep on putting good into the world. It really does matter. I know it can feel kind of silly and then it doesn't matter, but it does. So keep on, keeping on. I'd love to hear what you're working on, what you're up to. So do share. I'd love to see it. So have a great day, a good week, and I'll see you again next Tuesday. Bye-bye.